everybody. Can I get your attention? Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Judge Smiley. Thank you, everybody, for coming. As you can see, I'm not our fearless leader, Tila. My name is Pamela Ross, and I am the 2022 board president this year. Tila, thank you. Tila could not be with us tonight, but she does send her well wishes and best regards to everyone. It's so nice to see everybody's face in person, although I know lots of eyes is more what we're seeing with the masks, but thank you so much for coming out and listening to all the rules for everyone. This is a hybrid event, so we have people who are also joining us by Zoom. You see the Zoom camera in the back. Go ahead and wave to everybody. And you can also see some of them on the screen. We're so happy to have our first hybrid event, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the 2022 Installation and Distinguished Service Awards Dinner. It's later than normal, of course. We usually do this in January, but better late than never. And it's worth it to see everyone out here in this beautiful location, the Brazilian Room. So some people may have been wondering, what has the ACBA accomplished during this pandemic? And COVID did not hold us back. We have substantially increased our MCLE programs, all offered online and on demand so that you can watch on your convenience. We have led all of these MCLEs by our volunteer section executive committee members. Our practice area sections have put in more than 150 each year, all free for our members, because we do not charge for our MCLEs at ACBA. We have continued to lead in-depth boot camps in family law, criminal law, landlord-tenant law, and immigration removal defense. We have expanded our racial equity series, a free series of CLE programs related to civil rights and racial justice issues. We have started an ACBA technology management task force that puts together special programming to keep members up to date with changes in the profession, especially related to practice of law during the pandemic. Our practice building programs, the Court Appointed Attorney Program, which is CAP, and the Lawyer Referral Service, LRS, and BALI, the Bay Area Legal Incubator, have adapted and continue to provide income to our members and service to the local community. Now, I want to express our deep gratitude this evening's major sponsors and their support for the ACBA and legal profession at large. ADR Services, thank you. JAMS, Donahue Fitzgerald, Lawyers Mutual, Law Offices of Janice Cho, and Judicate West. And I have two extra special thank yous to our dinner co-sponsors, Kazin, McLean, Satterley, and Greenwood LLP. We have dinner thanks to them. And our drink sponsors, Candelaria PC. At this time, I'd like to invite Stephen Kazin from Kazin, McLean, Satterley, and Greenwood LLP to say a few words.
Thank you. It's very nice to be here. I noticed that I get 2 minutes and the guys who bought the drinks are getting 4 minutes. But I don't care because I think the dinner was pretty darn good. And as a dinner sponsor, they tell me I get to take home the leftovers, so great. It's nice to be here with you again. We've been sponsors of this dinner for a very long time. I have with me tonight as our guests 4 students from Berkeley Law School's Plaintiffs Law Association, showing that Dean Chemerinsky is really turning that place around. They're sitting here with me, but don't rush up. They all have summer jobs already. So my work is done. We are very happy to be here. We work with Berkeley Law School quite closely. Some of you may remember that I used to chair the Alan Broussard Scholarship Foundation, working to build Alan's vision of a more diverse bar. We merged with the Berkeley Law Foundation. That's distinct from the Berkeley Law School. The law school is the one that's bound by the Bakke decision. The foundation can actually take care of people who need the help and deserve it. And so we work with them on awarding scholarships, which we'll be continuing to do. You know, having said that, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for your attention. They would not let me bring up my PowerPoint slides, so if there are no questions, I'll sit down.
Thank you, Stephen. You're taller than me. I had to move down the mic. And now, Vanessa Candelaria from Candelaria PC.
Good evening, everyone. I am Vanessa Candelaria of Candelaria PC, and this is my colleague, Nicole Ramos Takamoto. If Mr. Kazin is right and you get to bring home the food, does that mean I get to bring home the drinks? So we are tonight's drink sponsors, and we are very proud to be a sponsor of ACBA. It is wonderful to be reunited with everyone at this beautiful venue. On behalf of our team at Candelaria PC, we are proud to sponsor this event. We want to acknowledge CEO and General Counsel Tila Chalmers, who could not be here this evening, and we hold her in our dear thoughts. Our firm began in 2014 as a family law practice in Walnut Creek. And 1 year ago, we were pleased to add a full-service trust and estates practice to our firm, headed by Nicole Ramos Takamoto. We now offer estate planning, probate, trust administration, conservatorships, and guardianships and adoption legal services. We are also pleased to announce that earlier in this year, we opened a second location in Alameda County at 1212 Broadway. Please stop by anytime. We are happy to have you. We are in downtown Oakland. Our attorneys and our team are here today to proudly support ACBA, the board of directors, the award recipients, and of course our very own Alice Chang, incoming president-elect and managing attorney at our firm, and she does everything. If you know Alice, she does everything. I'd like to just take a moment now to pass the mic to Nicole Ramos Takamoto.
Thank you. It's so nice to see everyone here in person. Let me just fix that. Okay. The Alameda County Bar Association has been invaluable to our firm and to the community. In addition to the educational opportunities, networking events, and professional development opportunities for attorneys, they facilitate access to legal services by underserved communities and protects consumers by promoting excellence in the legal profession. Candelaria PC looks forward to serving its clients in Alameda County and continuing its relationship with the ACBA. We again want to congratulate and thank Alice Chang, who has been pivotal in our transition to our new office location in Oakland. We hope that you all have a lovely evening and continue to stay safe in these unprecedented times.
Thank you, Vanessa and Nicole. And you all heard the invitation, so when I show up at their office for one of their cool events, you guys are my witness that I was invited. So I want to make sure that everyone is following along with our digital program, which can be accessed via the QR codes that are on your table. There's also a short link you can type as well, and a link will be shared in the Zoom chat. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to the ACBA President-elect, Alice Chang.
I like that I could just come here and I did not need to adjust the mic because we're all about the same height. Hi, everybody. We are so delighted to be here tonight. I believe we have some past presidents of ACBA in the house tonight. So if you are a past president, thank you for your leadership and continued support. Please stand. Thank you. And I also want to acknowledge, I believe Lauren Poe has joined us via Zoom. Okay, well, you can pretend, oh, there it goes. Yay, Lauren! We are deeply grateful for the support of the bench, so please welcome with me all of the bench officers in attendance. We usually do honor the new bench officers at our spring reception. I know that, I don't know if the screen's not still up, but Judge Borkin, I saw him on Zoom. Welcome, Judge Borkin. And we are also delighted to celebrate the elevation of Justice Rodriguez to the appellate courts. So thank you for joining us. And we believe we will also be welcoming some new judges during the summer reception, so please join us for that when it comes out. And now I'd like to introduce to you the Alameda County Superior Court presiding Judge Charles Smiley. Judge Smiley, yes, please. A man that frankly needs no introduction to this crowd, but I'm going to read this very lovely bio anyway. Judge Smiley served as a commissioner before being appointed to the Alameda County Superior Court bench in 2012. Before 2022, he was the supervising judge of the juvenile court and closely collaborated with the ACBA's court-appointed attorneys program. You could often find Judge Smiley walking in the halls of juvenile courthouse, introducing himself to families waiting for their turns in court, showing transparency, leadership, and encouragement to young people who are going through a really difficult time in their lives. Judge Smiley has also partnered with the ACBA in reaching out to local schools, sending attorneys and judges into the courtrooms and into the schools to increase civic education and demystifying the law. We are delighted to have him with us today. So please, Judge Smiley.
Very nice. All right, hello, everybody. And I bring greetings on behalf of the Alameda County Superior Court to the Brazilian Room and to those of you watching at home. Earlier this year, that's the time we normally have this gathering, in January. When it became apparent that that would not be possible, I had the honor of swearing in the officers and directors for your leadership this year. So tonight, although I've already sworn them in, and you can watch the oath of office, it was done by Zoom. It will soon be posted to the ACBA YouTube channel. Feel free to check us out. Put a like and subscribe. But today, my job is just to identify this great leadership to you tonight. So I'm going to ask, when I call your name, please stand at your table. I'll ask all of you who are present to please hold your applause until the end. So to begin, our president is Pamela Ross of the All for the Family Legal Clinic. Our president-elect is Alice Chang, Candelaria PC. Our vice president is Yen Chow from Donahue Fitzgerald. Our directors include Vince Brown of the Oakland City Attorney's Office, Janice Cho from the law offices of Janice Cho, Joanna Nieves from the Nieves Law Firm, Peter Shelton from Peter Shelton Law, Kristen Smith from Wood, Smith, Henning, and Berman, Byron Toma from San Francisco BART, Office of the General Counsel, Brenda Aguilar Guerrero from Myers-Nave, Maria B. from the Oakland City Attorney's Office, and Mario Moya of the law offices of Mario Moya. Our ex officio officers include Barrister's Chair Ryan Knudsen from Knudsen Law Offices and past President Vincent Tong. Now, please join me in celebrating our wonderful leadership this year. Thank you for your service. You may be seated. So I was given just a brief opportunity to give independent remarks. The rest of this is heavily scripted. Thank you. So what I wanted to say with the time that I have is I've always known as APJ that I would have big shoes to fill. My predecessor Judge Tar Desatel is probably relaxing somewhere with her shoulders down. And I'm wearing all of that stress now. But I just want to take a moment to point out, having worked very closely with her, she led our court and our legal community in many ways through unprecedented times to not only keep our work moving forward, but also to become state leaders in various areas. We had people coming to see us to see how to do trials remotely and to see what we were able to set up very quickly. And I have thank yous for a lot of people for that in just a moment. Now, when I started working in Department 1 in January, and I'm around 100 days, I'm 3 days shy of 100 days, not that I'm counting, but that's where I am. And in this brief time, a lot of my meetings talk about Greek letters for various variants. There was a tsunami weekend where we were watching 2 of our courthouses because we were concerned. And a lot of talk, really, about what's the next step, and a lot of choreography involved in figuring out when and how we're going to reopen. It's a lot sooner than you think. It's coming. And we're very grateful to be moving in that direction. It's all to say this is very difficult work, and I love it. But I love it because I can be grateful to be joined by 79 judicial officers whose wisdom, good counsel, and support is terrific. We have strong court leadership for our operations. We have an army of clerks, interpreters, reporters, you know all these people, court attendants. The people you don't see are people from our IT division who keep us moving, the folks from finance who keep the lights on. We have many people doing great work constantly, and all of them have demonstrated more than a profound dedication for the important work that we're all engaged in. So tonight, and I don't know if any of our staff are present here, I haven't seen anybody, but they deserve our most profound appreciation. And so I want to thank them publicly before all of you. But since you're all here, it's also an opportunity for me to thank ACBA, its leadership, staff, and the membership. Because the work that you have brought and continue to bring is special. And it's important and critical to the justice system and the various people that we're trying to serve every day. So know that I'm continually inspired by the compassion, the commitment that is shown, and by the professionalism of this bar in Alameda County. Every day, I feel grateful to be able to work among you. And I really look forward over the next 2 years to the work that our 2 institutions will continue to do. It's important. So the scripted portion of my remarks continue to allow me to say a few wonderful things about Pamela. She is our 2022 ACBA Board President. She's the founder and CEO of All for the Family Legal Clinic, Incorporated. She previously served as chair of the ACBA Family Law Section and regularly volunteers with Legal Access. She's been selected to the California Rising Stars list by super lawyers since 2016. And since 2017, she's been selected as one of the top 10 family law attorneys under 40 in Northern California by the National Academy of Family Law Attorneys. In May of 2015, she was honored by Legal Access of Alameda as their Volunteer of the Year, and the year before that, she was honored by Assemblyman Bill Quirk's office as the District 20 Women of the Year in Law. ACBA clearly is lucky to profit from such leadership. So please join me in welcoming Pamela.
Thank you, Judge. So I'd now like to say a few words about our wonderful 2021 ACBA President, Vincent Tong. Vincent is the owner of Tong Law, an employment and business law practice in Oakland. He is an active member of the ACBA and its labor and employment section, and has served as the chair of the barristers section in 2015. Vincent currently serves as a member of the California Employment Lawyers Association's executive board. He is a member of the Earl Warren American Inn of Court, Asian American Bar Association, Filipino Bar Association of Northern California, and California Lawyers for the Arts. Vincent has been selected for inclusion in Northern California Super Lawyers Rising Stars list from 2015 to 2020, and selected to Super Lawyers from 2021 to 2022. He was the 2016 recipient of the ACBA Distinguished Service Award for New Lawyer. And I am happy to call Vincent Tong a friend and a colleague. He has been involved with our organization for over 10 years and has been dedicated to leadership throughout his tenure. He expanded our work on racial justice, developed a technology and practice management committee, and he has brought a ton of energy to the ACBA, embracing changes as he navigated his way as president during a global pandemic. More than that, he has been the greatest ambassador for the ACBA of all time, recruiting new members and encouraging especially new attorneys to get involved by joining committees. Probably everybody in this room already knows Vince. He has made sure to encourage involvement and leadership within the ACBA, and he has made many of us feel comfortable in finding our footing in a new organization by making sure we networked and got to know other attorneys, whether it was because they were in our fields or that they simply he thought that we might get along with them. Here he is, Vincent Tong.
Wow. Thank you, Pam. Thank you very much for that. I wasn't expecting it. But hello, everyone. This is my first time being out in a big group. Last year was absolutely an incredible year. We were in year 2 of the pandemic, and much of our success as a board, I think, had a lot to do with the incredible foundation that the prior board president, Laura Poe, laid. And on top of that, and I'll say this every day, our board membership is such an incredible group of people, extremely dedicated, committed, and we are really family. So it wasn't work at all in a lot of ways. And last year was incredible because I closed out the year with a baby. So Judge Smiley, you said that you just did your 100 days. My baby just hit 100 days too. So red egg party for you. Yeah. I just stay awake. But thank you very much. It's an incredible honor to now hold the title, which I feel like I worked pretty good amount of time on as past president. So thank you very much. Have a great evening.
For those of you that couldn't see, Vince was just given a crystal gavel. Yes, a very heavy one. They didn't trust me with it, so Stephanie was in charge. So again, my name is Pamela Ross, and this year I have the honor of being your 2022 president. But I have served on either an ACBA executive committee or on the board for the past 10 years. I have gotten to see the organization grow and change, and I myself have grown and changed as an attorney during that time. 2022 is somewhat still uncertain. As you all are very aware, things are not exactly back to normal. Although there has been progress, we continue to have to embrace change and pivot as needed to accommodate membership needs and communicate changes occurring within the courts. We will continue to make sure to communicate with membership as developments occur within our county. We will continue to offer MCLEs and events remotely or hybrid. We encourage members to get involved with the executive committees or to email us any comments, concerns, or suggestions so that we can continue to grow as an organization and continue to provide ample benefits to our membership. I highly encourage all of you to also look regularly at our event calendar. What has not changed during COVID is that ACBA has continued to be there for its membership. Each section has so many MCLEs, training opportunities, and networking events to help you develop, build, or maintain your practice. We also have great events like this one and the upcoming summer reception. If that's not your cup of tea, we have baseball games and trivia night too. We truly work to be an organization that has something for everyone. We strive to be welcoming so that everyone can grow within the ACBA in a way that they feel most comfortable with. In my own practice, I focus on two things: providing low-income and modest means clients access to legal representation through my nonprofit, and on mentoring and training new attorneys. One of the main reasons that I feel called to ACBA is because with the help of our amazing staff, ACBA also focuses on both of those things. ACBA is such a useful tool for developing the skills and practices of a new attorney or attorneys that are just hanging their own shingle. This often also includes those who have decided to change the type of law that they're practicing, or those that are coming back into the workforce after being out of the law for a few years. Many of our sections have boot camps to introduce you to the basics of the field of their law. For those more seasoned attorneys, the sections have more advanced MCLE topics. We have a lawyer referral service, which can assist you in gaining clients, but the LRS also has a modest means panel where you charge a slightly lower rate in an effort to give back to the community and provide legal access to all. If you're into pro bono work, volunteer with Legal Access Alameda, who I will forever refer to as VLSC. But seriously, whether you are joining LRS, CAP, or BALI, there are various programs for everyone, no matter what year of practice you may be at. If you don't see things you want, join the section and put on MCLE topics that you do want to see. Join the sections and put on socials that would appeal to you. Join the ACBA book club and help us choose the next book. There is a way for everyone here to be involved, and my goal for 2022 is to get you to be involved. For those of you that do not know me personally, because unlike Vince, I am not a social butterfly, I encourage you to reach out to me if you're interested in becoming more involved with the ACBA. And I would be happy to discuss with any of you opportunities within the organization, because I'm not the ACBA, the board is not the ACBA, the membership is the ACBA. So the more of us that get involved, the better, and it will help the organization continue to grow. So we're about to start our Distinguished Service Awards. First, we are going to hear from our program sponsors for this evening. We're going to first hear from Joanna Barron and ADR Services. Next, Melissa Leland from JAMS, and we'll have a video from Lawyers Mutual, and then Jonathan Wong from Donahue Fitzgerald. Joanna?
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you to the Alameda County Bar Association for hosting us for this lovely evening. It's so great to see everybody after so long. And we've been a longtime supporter of ACBA, and it's such a wonderful privilege to continue to support this fabulous group and be here tonight. As a brief introduction, founded in 1994, ADR Services, Inc. is a leading provider of alternative dispute resolution services in California. As your partner in resolution, we provide mediation, arbitration, judicial, and discovery referee services. And I want to make a special shout out to our current panelists who are former members of the court of Alameda County Bar Association, or Alameda County Superior Court, and that's Justice James Landon, Judge Sabra, Bonnie Sabra, and Commissioner Glenn Olean. Thank you for being here tonight and to be here with us to support this organization. And while we physically are located in California, with the advent of the booming virtual dispute resolution platform, our reach has expanded globally and nationwide. And we've been able to service clients all over the world. The barriers of travel prior to the pandemic no longer exist, and we've been able to service clients all over the world. We have furthered our service offerings even more by recently introducing a new state-of-the-art bespoke case management system called AMS Case Management System, which will provide enormous benefit to our legal community in endeavoring to keep cases moving forward. With access to this cloud-based online software program, clients are able to track upcoming cases, maintain document storage, and review and pay invoices all online with the touch of your fingertips. And lastly, our most important update, we would like to welcome and announce the newest panel members of our exclusive roster of neutrals, the Honorable Winifred Smith of Alameda County Superior Court. We're excited. The Honorable Angela Bradstreet of the San Francisco Superior Court. and the Honorable Steve Austin of the Contra Costa County Superior Court, who retired today officially. So thank you again for your time and support, and congratulations to all the awardees and incoming and existing board members of the ACBA. We're really proud to be here and enjoy the rest of the program.
And next is Melissa Leland from JAMS.
Hi, good evening, all of you. Thank you to the Alameda County Bar Association for hosting such a lovely event this evening. It couldn't have been a more perfect day. Congratulations to all of the 2022 Distinguished Service Award recipients and the new bench officers for ACBA. JAMS is happy to be a sponsor of this event and appreciates our partnership with the entire Bar Association. I especially want to recognize Tila, Hadassah, Stephanie, and the entire ACBA crew for all of their efforts tonight and for being wonderful hosts and partners for hosting such an impressive event. JAMS doors have reopened to in-person and hybrid hearings. We at JAMS welcome any insights you can provide to help us better serve the legal community. And just a final note, I want to thank some of our few neutrals that are here in the crowd as well. I think I see Judge Friedman, Judge Berniers, who else in the crowd back there? Hi, good to see you. Hi. Thank you so much, and we look forward to our continued partnership with ACBA and the East Bay community. Thank you.
And now we'll have a video from Lawyers Mutual. And next, Jonathan Wong from Donahue Fitzgerald.
Good evening, everybody. We didn't feed you, and we didn't give you anything to drink, so as a result, I was told I only have 1 minute. I said, if you give me 5 minutes, I could put them to sleep. No, they didn't go for that. So I just want to say on behalf of our firm, Donahue Fitzgerald, congratulations and thank you to the public-spirited lawyers who are being sworn in, actually have been sworn in and are being recognized as directors and officers of the association this evening. The work you do is important, and we thank you. We're also especially proud to have my law partner and friend, Yen Chow, who is an officer serving with the ACBA. It's part of the firm's long tradition of supporting this association and the activities it engages in. We couldn't be more pleased. Thank you.
Thank you all for those lovely remarks. And more importantly, thank you all for your support of the ACBA and the legal profession. We could not have this night of recognition and celebration without you. And now it's my privilege to present the 2022 Distinguished Service Awards. Our first award goes to our Bench Officer of the Year, Commissioner BISHAY. Commissioner BISHAY joined the Alameda County Superior Court in 2018. Prior to his current assignment, Commissioner BISHAY served as the supervising judicial officer of the Family Law Division in the San Bernardino County Superior Court. Anyone who has been in Commissioner BISHAY's department knows he approaches each case and litigant with kindness and compassion, with the goal of helping the family appearing in front of him. Commissioner BISHAY has worked closely with the legal access staff on the Family Law Day of Court program and the Family Status Conference Clinic, supporting legal access programs that help low-income litigants in the county. Please welcome Commissioner Michael BISHAY.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I wish I could say this is something I've done. This is not my success. It is the success of those who invested in me, those who discovered me, those who put a lot of time and effort into me. Thank you. Justice and Mrs. Rodriguez, it is a double honor to have you here today. I am grateful for the friendship, for the projects we've worked on together, and for what you've done for me and the Alameda Court. To our PJ, APJ, SJ, present, past leaders, thank you for your support. It is a privilege to work under your leadership. Tom, Isabel, Steve, Kelly, Greg, Nikki, Wynn, thank you for the friendship, the encouragement, for keeping me grounded. Mindy and I are so grateful. To my colleagues, it is such a privilege to work with you. We all work equally hard, and I am lucky to work with such talented and hard-working group of amazing judicial officers. To the attorneys, no jokes here, especially after the Oscars, no. You show great patience, and you practice with knowledge, skills. You exercise the highest ethics, negotiate fairly, and in my department, you succeed in settling every single case. And I'm the one who's getting the award for it. But truly, from someone who's worked with attorneys from the Mexican borders to Napa, let me assure you, you are a treasure. I have never worked with more competent, respectful, genuine, or delightful attorneys. This award is for our success together. In case I have to be difficult with one of you tomorrow, this statement expires at 9 p.m. Teresa is the best clerk I've worked with. Thank you, Teresa, for making me look good. I also work with amazing proper clinic attorneys. Christine, Diane, Arami, you are the best. I'm grateful for the family's support. Thank you, Mom, for unfailing love. Thank you, girls, for being proud of your dad. Mindy, thank you for supporting my passion and my calling. I am grateful. And you support me even when we're furloughed. I appreciate that very much. I know the job doesn't pay all that, but it comes with great retirement. And I heard that when I'm eligible at about 100, we're going to have multiple hours, maybe even days of retirement together. And I look forward to, if I'm going to look good, I'm going to be healthy. If you wonder what I'll look like, go to any Egyptian museum, look at the mummies. Thank you, ACBA, for all the work you do and for the incredible vote of confidence. You have phenomenal programs for self-represented litigants and for attorneys alike. I am especially grateful for the programs you have for new attorneys. You provide them with boot camp training, material, mentoring, support, followed by exceptional continuing education. These programs have enabled them to enter into their legal careers with adequate training and support. This benefits them, the court, and the people we all serve. I look forward to many more years of joint partnership with you to ensure that our bar and bench continue to be the best in the state. Thank you again.
Congratulations, Commissioner BISHAY. Our next award goes to Barrister of the Year, Jason Leong. Jason has been a leader in the Alameda County Bar Association since joining in 2017. He has been an active member of the ACBA Criminal Law Section and the ACBA Barrister Section, and has served on the executive committees for both sections, including 2 consecutive terms as the chair of the Criminal Law Section for 2020 and 2021. Jason was honored to work alongside other members of the Alameda County criminal justice community and the Alameda County Superior Court's justice partners to address the new and unique challenges of the COVID pandemic and its impact on the courts and the criminal justice system. The ACBA is honored to present the Distinguished Service Barristers Award to Jason Leong. Please welcome Jason Leong.
Thank you, Pamela. I wanted to thank the Alameda County Bar Association for this award tonight, and I also especially wanted to thank my colleagues on the Barrister Section Executive Committee and the Criminal Law Section Executive Committee, without whom I would not be here tonight. I also wanted to extend my thanks to the Alameda Superior Court and their justice partners for the opportunity to work together and to collaborate to address some truly challenging times. So thank you again.
Congratulations, Jason. The next award is to our Community Organization of the Year, and that goes to the Alameda County Law Librarians Consortium. For 35 years, public libraries in the Alameda County have offered a space for community members to get free legal help through the Lawyers in the Library program. In 2020, during the height of the pandemic, they responded quickly to get Lawyers in the Library to be one of the first legal access Alameda clinics to resume services. Every week, through 7 locations, volunteer attorneys are on the phone answering a wide range of legal questions. Fielding these hundreds of requests from the public are librarians who schedule appointments and connect patrons who have come to rely on the program continuity. Alameda County libraries are essential in providing regular, accessible, and free legal resources for residents, particularly low-income and underserved groups. The ACBA is honored to present the Distinguished Service Community Organization Award to Alameda County Law Librarians Consortium. Please welcome Brian Edwards and Michelle Nogales.
According to the 2020 census, Hayward has 163,000 residents and is the 3rd most diverse city in the United States. Only 82% are U.S. citizens. 39% were born outside of the U.S., and the per capita income is under $36,000. Lawyer in the Library is incredibly valuable to a community like Hayward, where we have so many new immigrants and working families whose resources are stretched to the max. People often don't know where to begin when legal issues come up. They know lawyers are expensive, but they don't know some work pro bono or on a sliding scale. They've never heard of the Centro Legal de la Raza or the Eviction Defense Center or even Legal Access Alameda's drop-in clinic. Then they come across a flyer at the library and they send us an email, and then we have the great privilege of giving them a free appointment with our endlessly good-natured volunteer, Robert Dalby. Public libraries support people through every stage and aspect of their lives. We're so grateful to Mr. Dalby, to Beth Litwin, and to everybody at the Bar Association who makes this program possible. On behalf of all of us at the Hayward Library and our community, thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve in this uniquely important way.
Hey, everybody. I'm Brian Edwards. I'll put it a little higher. I'm Brian Edwards. I'm a division director for Alameda County Library. So if you're not familiar, the Legal Access Alameda works with Alameda City, Alameda County, Berkeley, Hayward, Livermore, Pleasanton, and Oakland. Might be missing one, sorry. Anyways, 2019, we heard that the Lawyers in the Library program might be ending. And with that time, a bunch of lawyers and librarians got together. We met with TILA, we met with ACBA, and we said, we can't have this happen. Everybody, all the lawyers are really interested in serving their community. They told us stories about who they served in their community. So we got together, we found a way to serve it. Then the pandemic hit. So, of course, we found a way to adapt. We've been doing a remote version, virtual versions, and phone versions, and we also started the property transfer clinic last year. And each one of our libraries is serving hundreds of clients every year. So the property transfer clinic so far has served over 180 people, teaching people about the Prop 19 and how it impacts them. So thank you to everybody from Legal Access Alameda, all the lawyers, all the librarians, everybody that's involved, because people trust their libraries. And that's one place that people walk into, and if we provide them information, they trust it right off the bat. So thank you, guys.
Congratulations to the Law Libraries Consortium. Now we come to Law Firm of the Year Award, which we're proud to present to Levy, Vinnick, Burrell, and Hyams, LLP. Levy, Vinnick, Burrell, and Hyams is an all-woman-owned boutique specializing in plaintiffs' employment law. They are highly respected for its collective experience and highly successful litigation track record. They support the legal community in many ways, from being active leaders on legal association boards to being an ACBA leadership firm and forging cross-pollination relationships with the women lawyers of Alameda County, resulting in a collaboration of the Coffee with Judges series. It was the firm's idea to bring together multiple local bar associations to create the annual Bay Area Women's Retreat, as well as a multitude of collaborative MCLEs. The ACBA is honored to present the Distinguished Service Law Firm Award to Levy, Vinnick, Burrell, and Hyams. Please welcome Leslie Levy and Sharon Vinnick.
Thank you all. We can shorten that by just calling ourselves LVBH, which is what we do. I speak on behalf of those of us who were here, and I'd like to have our firm stand for a minute. So I'll start with Letty Chavez, Ellie Oxman, Catherine Smith, Jean Hyams, Wendy Musell, Sharon Vinnick, and myself. And we also have several people who are not here. We'd like to include them, which is Darcy Burrell, Rebecca Kagan, and our support staff, Gretchen Trupiano and David Ferris. We are all honored and humbled by this recognition. And we thank the ACBA, and both the members and the staff, for the incredible work they do and how they help us all do our work. I want to say, and yes, I am scripted, discriminatory attitudes and discrimination are not dead. They were most recently on full display at the highest levels of government in the employment interviews of Ketanji Jackson Brown. While it brings a smile to our face that she was confirmed, unfortunately, it is not evidence of a new and more just society, at least not yet. We hope that in our small piece of California, with the help of Presiding Judge Smiley and the ACBA, our county can lead the way in a collaborative effort between the bench and bar to address issues of bias on the bench and bring us into compliance with California Rule of Court 1020. Levy Vinnick, well, LVBH, is now in our 13th year as a firm, and we are unfortunately a rare breed as a women-owned law firm, although not as rare as we were when we started. We owe our success to our internal collaborative process and our belief that we can make positive change in the world through our passionate representation of our clients. And I was about to quote Shirley Chisholm, so what I'm going to do is ask, after dinner, those of you who have any gray hair, explain to those who don't who Shirley Chisholm was. To quote Shirley Chisholm, service is the rent that you pay for room on this earth. We plan to continue to pay that rent for a long time. Thanks again to the ACBA and all of whom made this possible.
Thank you, LVBH. Our next category honors government attorney, and it goes to Veronica Rios Reddick of the Oakland City Attorney's Office. Veronica grew up in Contra Costa County, attended UC Berkeley for undergrad, UC Hastings for law school, and is now in her 12th year as a deputy district attorney with the Alameda County District Attorney's Office. As a deputy district attorney, she's handled thousands of cases, ranging from misdemeanors to felonies, and from arraignments to trials. Veronica first joined the ACBA at the suggestion of a judge who embraced her goal to bring more attorneys of color into positions of leadership and influence. Veronica is also a member of the ACBA's Racial Justice Working Group, whose goal is to bring critical issues related to the pursuit of racial justice to the forefront of the legal community. The ACBA is honored to present the Distinguished Government Attorney Award to Veronica Rios Reddick. Please welcome Veronica Rios Reddick.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to say thank you to the Alameda County Bar Association, specifically Tila Chalmers and Pamela Ross for this award. I'd also like to thank my fellow members of the ACBA Criminal Law Executive Committee and Racial Equity Task Force for all the great CLEs we've created. My mission when joining the ACBA was to create as many informative CLEs from a diverse perspective, factoring in the importance of female-led trainings and trainings conducted by people of color, because our representation matters. I'd also like to thank my husband, Rufus, who's here with me this evening. It would be impossible for me to attend all the meetings, to prepare, coordinate, facilitate all these trainings without his unwavering love, support, and care for our 3 small children. I love you very much. I'd also like to thank all the panelists I've worked with in creating the CLEs. Their hard work, commitment, and preparation has made my job so much easier. Congratulations to all the other award winners. Everyone have a good night and be safe. Thank you.
Congratulations, Veronica. Our final award of the evening, the award for Attorney of the Year. After 5 years as a supervising attorney for Bay Area Legal Aid, in 2011, Janice Cho opened her own law practice specializing in family law and immigration issues. With this background, it is not surprising that Janice has been an enormous presence with Legal Access Alameda and the ACBA. Janice has been a VLSC Legal Access Board member since 2014 and served as the board president for 4 years. Janice has also been generous with her time training other attorneys. She was a presenter at the Legal Access Family Law Training Series in 2013 and 2014 and at the 2020 and 2022 virtual family law boot camps. Janice's firm, the Law Office of Janice Cho, has been a guardian of justice, Legal Access's highest level of support since 2014. And Janice has also joined the ACBA board in 2022. She could not be here in person, so Lorena Garcia from Law Offices of Janice Cho will be accepting on her behalf. Lorena?
Good evening, everybody. Unfortunately, Ms. Cho is not able to be here. She's on a very well-deserved vacation with her family. She has asked me to read the following for you. Thank you so much for the Distinguished Service Award tonight. In Korea, there is a concept called jeong, which signifies a deep and meaningful connection that encourages empathy and generosity. It is a philosophy that my mother has taught me throughout my life, and it is one that I hope everyone here tonight will implement in their lives as well. Although I am honored to receive this award from the ACBA, I share this award with everyone at the ACBA, those seen and unseen, and with all the other recipients and guests here tonight who volunteer their time and donate their financial support to the ACBA and to our community. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you. You have received your awards tonight later than we hoped, but congratulations and thank you to all of our awardees. Please meet, do we still need to do that? I think we took the photos already. Took the photos already. Okay. Before I give my closing remarks for the evening, I want to quickly direct your attention to the QR codes displayed on your table, or for our Zoom folks, the link in the chat. It was also emailed earlier today. If you use your QR reading app to follow that link, you can give to Legal Access Alameda our pro bono charity. Any staff will be happy to help you if you have questions. Legal Access Alameda provides legal assistance to low-income residents of Alameda County across a variety of civic issues. The Legal Access team has grown dramatically during the pandemic, and as people are returning to the new normal, they are seeking help with much delayed legal issues. You, as an audience, particularly understand how civic matters of the law can be life-changing and, at its worst, life-threatening, dramatically impacting people's lives. As we work in issues around bankruptcy, family law, tenancy, and disaster relief, help us close the justice gap. Again, you can donate today by scanning the QR code. You can use the Zoom link if you're joining us by Zoom, or you can visit www.legalaccessalameda.com. I want to thank all of the staff from the ACBA for helping us run this event and every other event through the years. I especially want to do a shout out to both Hadassah, Valerie, and Stephanie, who had to pivot at the last minute when Tila couldn't be here. Thank you so much for your help. To the folks who joined us via Zoom, thank you so much. We're so glad that we had the opportunity to make this a hybrid event and that you could be with us here in a different way. For folks who are here in the Brazilian room, we have this wonderful space until 8:30. So feel free to keep eating, drinking, and smoozing. But you have to be on your way by 8:30. The shuttles will start at 7:50, 7:55. So keep that in mind and ask staff for help if needed. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, and we cannot wait until the next time. Good night.